create examples of visual texture. Fold your paper in half twice and open it back up. In one of your squares, draw an outline of an apple. Make sure that it takes up the whole space of your square. Now, use your pencil to shade in the apple. We want the apple to have a nice, smooth, realistic texture. So you're going to shade with your pencil lightly for the most part of the apple and make it a little bit darker around the edges. If you make the edges of an object just a slight bit darker than the whole entire object, it will give it a more three-dimensional appearance. Remember, we want this to be nice and smooth, so take your time when you are filling in the shading for this apple project. In the remaining 3 squares, draw the outline of 3 more apples. In those apples, create 3 more different types of texture. You know, the texture that an apple wouldn't be. If my apple was hairy, how would it look? So in this one, I'm adding lines to make the appearance of hair. You can still make the edges just a little bit darker to give it the illusion of form. And don't forget the stem and the leaf. You can easily create the appearance of a brick texture by repeating horizontal rough lines across your apple and then short vertical lines that repeat but don't line up with the one right above it. They line up with the second one above it. Go ahead and add in a little bit of light shading and try to make the edges look a little bit darker than the rest of the apple. To make a cobblestone apple, begin by drawing diagonal lines across your apple from 3 different directions. That creates different sized triangular shapes. Then fill in those triangular shapes, kind of circle-ish or oval-ish, making them really dark on the edges. As you continue to fill those in, you can add a little bit of rough shading here and there on the cobblestones, and you will create the cobblestone texture on your apple.